Hello and welcome. My name is Jake. I'm here with Jean-Luc. We are taking a look at the Far Cry 5 arcade editor. I'm a big fan of map editors in games.
Yeah, same. I spent actually a lot of time on the Far Cry 2 map editor on PC, and this seems pretty similar, but like they've just added so much more, which is actually why I'm really stoked about this.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it a little bit yesterday and a little bit today, and so far it seems pretty cool. There's a lot you can do with it. So we're going to kind of go over the rundown, the basics, if you will, of it, because it is kind of complicated if you haven't played around with it before. Now, just one thing I do want to preface is that I'm not an expert. I don't make some like amazing maps you see online. I've just played around with it enough to know the ins and outs. But yeah, I'll try to help you guys anyway.
Give people the basics.
I can. But anyway, as you can see, here we are. We're going to start with a new map.
Sweet.
This is also PC, so if you're playing on console, this may not be as helpful, but hopefully the tips and practices we go over should help you there,
Right,
too.
yeah. It's still the same ideas. They all still apply, but that map editor reminds me more of Forge. This one seems more like almost an actual...
It's a separate program. Like, you have to launch something else. So first mission type... I'm going to do... We should do either Assault, Outpost, or Journey.
What's a Journey?
Journey just means you're going to get from point A to point B.
Oh, okay.
Or Bounty Hunt, because Team Deathmatch and Deathmatch, I won't mess with AI. So
right.
Probably want to... Or vehicles, I don't think.
Yeah, just go ahead and pick one.
All right, we'll do Outpost.
Sure.
And then you can pick the terrain. We're going to start with an empty map, because you can actually make terrain pretty quickly in this game. If you know what you're doing. As you can see, though, we got a really boring map here. So first thing we'll do is let's pick a terrain. We'll change this throughout it.
Oh, look at all those options. There's a lot of options in here that aren't even in like Far Cry 5. Like there's snow. You can make a snow map.
Should we do snow?
We should. I think snow's pretty cool looking, actually.
Okay. We'll do snow. Oh, shoot. Okay, so here's a trick right here. So I can just change. Let me remove this, but I can just change this. See, click change.
Default. Got it.
Yeah. And then I can change all of it. So snowgrass. We'll do that.
I think there's proper snow at the
boom.
bottom too. Awesome.
There we go. We want to do proper snow?
Yeah, let's do some proper snow actually. Yeah, there we go.
How about some glaciers? Just snow 1, snow 3.
Snow 3 looks good. Yeah, there we go. Oh.
All right. Okay, so we have that. We can adjust weather as well here. Time of day. What kind of time of day? How about, is that evening?
Sure. Yeah. That's
so go in, change time of day, sun angle, mess with this a lot.
Moon phase? Wow.
Yeah, so if you do night, you can change size. You can't do sun size, it looks like. Actually, let's do night so we can look at the moon. And then look at this. Wham.
Oh, that's cool.
And then... do stuff like
I love that.
Yeah, and then you can change ambient color. It doesn't affect it a whole lot, I've noticed.
I can see a little, it's kind of...
Yeah, a little bit of a tint. We'll turn that back down to 0. And we'll do day just so it's easier to see.
To edit and then maybe change that at the end.
Yeah, that's usually something you want to change at the end. And obviously there's other settings you can do in here. Sky, clouds. You can even turn on a storm. Make it stormy.
Yeah, let's go back to the... I feel
There's
like
no clouds, so
that's kind of dressing at the end, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing that I typically do is I add vegetation.
Okay.
So vegetation it works very well in this. It's the same thing I think they did in Far Cry 2. But basically, you pick sort of a type of tree. Let's do snow tree because that makes sense. So here are options here. Snow, no grass.
Mixed, maybe?
Yeah, where'd you see mixed?
Snow mixed 3. So
okay, snow mixed 3.
Black spruces? Wow. Let's get specific.
You just paint them. Like, it's super easy.
Oh, man. It's like a speed tree.
Yeah, and if you've noticed, so if you hold shift, you can move quickly.
Oh, that's good to know.
If you don't hold shift, you move very slowly.
Yeah, I wonder if you can even the shift, it seems a little slow.
You can adjust it down here. So see this down here, I can do custom. I can make it.
Oh, geez.
Oh, 1 to 50. I guess I can't.
Not that custom.
We'll do, I think I have it at 20 on my PC on my desk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
there we go.
Better.
It's a little bit better.
already that's looking pretty good. You don't even have to do that much.
Add a couple more trees.
Sure.
One thing I've noticed we played a couple yesterday. One thing I've noticed, a lot of people keep the flat terrain. Now, I would recommend not doing that. So there's a whole bunch of different ways you can adjust terrain. You can do the bump tool. You can do the raise lower tool. You can do the flatten tool. The ramp tool, terrain set height, smooth. So I usually, at first at least, just go with the bump tool, and then I make the radius nice and big, and I just kind of, bump.
Just try and give it a little bit of texture on the ground.
Yeah. We'll leave it. We won't do much more. We'll just stick to this little area here. So there we go. We've got, we got little mountains and valleys in here.
Cool.
It definitely adds a lot. And if you want to test out, you can go to game, explore map.
All right. Check out our forest.
I don't know why it does that every time I load it, but dang, that Windows noise. Pring,
oh,
pring.
jeez.
It does it every time.
Well, that's annoying, but
it is. It stops after a while. But see, there we go. So we've got some elevation. We've got a nice dense forest. Wow, that's really annoying. Why is it doing it so much?
We should add a building.
Yeah, let's add a building.
Let's add like a cabin. Can we put like a log cabin in this forest?
Yes. So we're gonna go over here, objects, and you can sift through there's a ton of stuff you can go through. Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4.
Not in normal Far Cry games.
Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Unity. There's a lot at your fingertips. What I would recommend doing is once you've found that, just scroll down, search. So we want to add a cabin. Let's type in cabin.
Hope they have it. Okay.
Cabinet.
Abandon. Cabin abandoned. Cabin camp? Ooh, maybe that one.
We've got a lot here.
Oh, geez. Wow.
A lot of these are cabinets, though. All right, well, let's do...
Yeah, let's do that one. Cabin camp, maybe?
Yeah, cabin camp. We'll do this one.
All right.
What did I do to it? Oh, hold on.
Wow, there it is.
Let's put it outside the forest, right outside. Okay, so pretty simple. I have it right now. I just click to place it, but chances are you're probably not going to want it. You're probably going to want to turn it, adjust it a little bit.
Sure.
So up here is where you can do that. So this is positioning. So I can grab it, move it around. What I like to do is you can see these arrows down here. So there's the blue one, the red one, and you can click in. So this means it'll only move on this plane if I hit the yellow.
Right.
So it'll stay there. If I want to raise it, I can click this one right here, and it'll only move up and down, a little bit left to right. And then there's the red one, which means it'll move like that. You can also click on the arrows if you want finer movements. But what you'll probably end up wanting more is the rotate tool.
Okay,
and
just some basic rotations.
Up here, yep, basic rotations. We'll rotate it so it's facing us. Pick it up, and there we go. So we got a nice little cabin right outside the woods.
We should, can we make a road? Like a path that leads to this cabin?
Yes. So once again,
through the forest.
up here, we got a road. Let's get on the other side of the forest here. And all right, so we've clicked on the road, add road. What kind of road are we thinking?
Probably a
snowy one?
Yeah, snowy road.
Snow path, snow tracks.
Snow path gravel maybe?
Okay, yeah, we could do that. Okay. So there we go. And now we're just drawing. I can't see the cabin.
Oh, and it just deletes the
yeah, so it cuts right through the trees, which is super nice.
Wow.
Let me get a better view of the cabin so I can make... All right, there we go.
And I believe you can tweak it.
Yeah, so it's kind of janky a little bit, but you can add more points, move it around a little bit.
It's got that pen tool. Anyone who's familiar with like Photoshop or Illustrator?
Yeah. And then what we can
way.
also do is we can adjust road width. So we can have a big wide road and it'll get rid of some more trees in the way, or we can
like a really thin
keep
one.
it small. I think, probably this will be pretty thin because, there's been some heavy snow.
Right.
Might be tough to get through. Let's walk our path. How about that?
Make sure it's good looking. Okay.
All right. So you can't see it that well. I kind of like that, though. It's subtle.
Yeah. It's snowy, you know. That's what you want. But it kind of creates this path to here.
And here we are. I mean, like, I think the most useful thing about it is that it clears the trees and everything out of the way.
Right.
So there we go. We have our path to the cabin.
And you can add like individual grass and a lot of like
yeah.
you can get really fine with the
actually, we
detail.
should go over. Yeah, let's add some more vegetation.
Okay.
What snowy ones do we have? Snow, no grass.
I saw they had some specific trees up at the top, like black spruces and birch trees.
Where'd you see that?
Snow birch, and then black spruces.
Oh, here we go. This one?
Yeah.
Or snow black spruce. Okay.
Whichever works.
So same thing. Paint more trees,
like,
and you see it'll cover up the other ones, but it still won't go over the road, which is nice.
So it's like the mixed one basically took like all the different tree models and kind of combined them.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, if you really just want the spruces, it'll do it this way.
Yeah, and of course, if you make a mistake, always
Easy
got
undo.
Command Z.
Perfect. Okay, let's
So
say you are recreating the Revenant. Right now.
Okay.
Revenant 2, Revenant Harder.
So we need some bears.
We need some bears. We need multiple bears.
Okay, so
'Cause
add
it's a
AI.
sequel.
So you're gonna want to click AI. It's freezing up a little. AI, and then click on Animal.
Oh, perfect.
And once again, if we scroll down here, we can search. Let's do bear. Grizzly bear and American black bear.
Ooh.
Probably grizzly.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Alright.
that guy.
Put them right here. And then we'll spin them this way. Let's place another one. So one thing you can do is you can click on add multiple objects. And what that'll allow you to do is, let's go back to bear. So notice how I have to like go back here and do it.
Yeah.
This just lets me
Ah.
keep placing them. This is a pretty useful tip, I'd say.
Yes, especially when you're placing enemies or
Yeah.
maybe rocks. Rocks would be a good one.
So yeah, you're gonna want that box checked if you plan on placing a lot. Okay, so we've got some enemies. How about we place a dude at the cabin too, a guy who lives there.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going back to AI. Enemies, allies. Should it be an enemy or an ally?
I feel like he should be an ally. Like we're trying to
Okay.
help him kill the bears.
All right, so we clicked on allies. We can. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we got a lot to choose from here. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
the
How about
enemies
that-
and allies are the same, just whatever you pick.
How about that Daredevil?
All right. The Revenant 2 right here.
Yes.
All right. He'll be in his cabin.
Okay, so we got this guy now. What can we make him do?
So there's 4 options. There's 3 options. You can do an animation point, control zones, or navigation mesh. Basically, it just kind of determines what your character that you just placed will do
Right,
when
okay.
you're not interfering. So if you interfere, then it'll get all thrown off.
Sure.
But we'll do animation points quickly. And basically, what this means is that when this character reaches this point, he'll do something. So why don't we go back to objects? Why don't we add a campfire? And we'll have him like getting warm at the campfire.
Okay.
So there we go. We got a little fire in front of the cabin. And we'll move our friend here. There we go. The smoke blowing right in his face.
Perfect.
Okay,
He's got
so
the helmet on. It's fine.
yeah, he'll be fine. We'll go back to AI now. And we're gonna go to animation points, and we're going to. I wonder if we can search. We may not be able to search on this one. No, we can. All right. I think fire should show up. So here we go. Guard stand campfire. We'll do this one. And we'll just place this animation point here. One thing that you want to make sure of is if you look at the animation point, you can see the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that arrow is facing where you want him to do the animation. So
Okay.
he do it backwards as it is now.
That's an important tip.
But anyway, so we've done that. We have an AI character. We have some bears. We have a little bit of terrain. We could mess around with time of day, maybe. We could go back to there.
Yeah, I want to see the moon.
Okay, so
Make it nighttime.
as I kind of teased earlier, go to time of day. Make it night. Where's the moon? There's the moon. We've already made it big. Do that.
Yeah.
And then wind. Should we turn up the wind?
Turn up the wind. Can you give everything like a forest blue? They're kind of that blue tint.
Yeah, I think. Ambient color blue.
Yeah. Maybe not that blue.
Yeah, that's very blue. Oh, that's wrong one.
Yeah, like that. Just like,
All right.
a little moody.
Cloud shadow. Oh wait, that's because clouds. Here we go. Let's make it cloudy. Dang it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and you can still see the moon. Oh, now you can see all the shadows. Oh, that's starting to look nice.
Okay. And we could do a storm too. You can't really see it in the editor, but when you're in the game, you can see it rain.
Oh,
and there's lightning as well. And then we can add fog if we want.
Oh, wow.
And then post effects.
Ooh.
Bliss.
Oh, wow.
Faith. I like how this is green.
Good a movie style.
Oh, that's bad.
Maybe it's like a film grain to it.
Movie style too.
That doesn't look bad.
Movie style one night. All right.
I saw they had Shangri-La, from Far Cry 4 as an option.
Oh yeah. It's just different color.
Yeah. I think that is. I do remember that color in Shangri-La. What's the thing at the bottom after this? There's audio. You can set
Yeah.
an audio.
So this is pretty cool.
Music?
Yeah, you can set the music. We'll do. I mean, you can hear the forest
horror. Oh, sure.
Music theme. So Far Cry 5 songs. Looks like it's just Far Cry 5.
Oh, you should play the Blood
Or
Dragon.
Primal.
Blood Dragon soundtrack.
All right.
Because it's good.
Okay. Let's drop in now. Look at that. It's a moody little spot. The trees are blowing in the wind. That's pretty cool. Because I turned up the wind. Bears.
Look at that, man! You made a video game thing. And
Yeah, of course we're not done yet though. So this is an outpost one. So that means
we do have to have dudes.
we have to kill all the dudes, and then we should also place alarms and spawn points. So first we'll start with spawn points. So basically spawn points are in objects. Well, actually first I'll go over to the validation thing. So we can't play it because no snapshot has been taken.
Okay.
There are no alarms. We need at least one. There are 0 spawn points, and we need at least 1 enemy AI and reinforcement wave.
Okay.
Okay. So we have our work cut out for us at the moment. But let's start with the spawn points. So actually, here we go. This one has our objectives right here. So there's an alarm. We'll place the alarm since it's here first. We'll place it near the cabin because
Makes sense.
seems like a good alarm spot. We'll turn it a little bit here.
Perfect.
And okay, there we go. And now let's add a spawn point. So we'll put 2 just in case we want to do co-op. Let me turn these. This is going to be right in front of the bears. I'm going to delete some of these bears. There's also hotkeys for these buttons. So 3 you can do rotate.
Oh, okay.
2 you can do move. And basically they just correspond with the toolbar up top. All right, so we have 2 spawn points. Now what do we need to do? 2 player spawn points. Area might not be clear. That's because there's bears, whatever. At least 1 enemy AI and the reinforcement wave. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Okay, so now let's play some more enemies just so there's more to do. We'll do enemy security. Why not? And as you can see, there's a wave setting here, so we're just going to do wave 1 for now. Add multiple objects. Okay, and then we'll go to wave 2. So basically, this just means if they set off the alarm, these are the people that show up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now let's check our... So we've got everything except snapshot. Let's take a snapshot now.
And is that just like the image you'd see?
Yeah, so this is when you're looking at other people's maps and you see an image. So there we go. Get a nice image of that.
Oh, okay.
And capture.
Ooh, look at that.
There we go. We got our image. We can add a tag. What would you call this? Difficult? No. Airport, zoo, survival.
Classic.
Island. We'll call this island.
Sure.
Why not?
Snow Island.
You probably do want to spend time on that just to decide what it is so people who search know, but, you know, we're not going to publish this.
What? We're not going to publish this for the world to see?
Nah. All right. So now I've been hitting explore map, and explore map just lets you drop in no matter what. Now we'll do play map.
Ooh.
I guess I can go over. You can change the loadouts too.
You can change that as well. Oh, okay. Cool.
So here we are. Now everything's going to attack me. Okay.
You can maybe avoid the bears. See if we can stealth around them.
The bears are just growling at each other. Oh, I can hear that blood dragon music too.
Oh yeah. That's what I want.
All right. Do I have any grenades? Yeah, I do.
Nailed it.
No alarm. All right.
Fantastic.
Cool. But as you saw, we had a loadout. You can change that if you click on this. And there you go. You can pick loadouts. We'll just do assault for now. Weapon slot.
Oh, you can even customize the attachments. Wow.
Yeah. So we'll clear. Yeah, we'll clear the loadout. It's all empty right now.
And I believe you can also leave weapons on the ground as well for people to pick up. Which
you can. Yeah.
Useful for multiplayer.
Not only that. So let's do. So that is in gameplay. Weapons and ammo. Here you go.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Rifles. Rifles you can place 50 cals, shotguns, LMGs. Plus, you can also do vehicles, and it's not just driving vehicles. You can also do air vehicles.
Oh, sweet.
Let's spawn a plane. We'll put it on this flat land we have.
Outside of the forest.
One last thing, too, that I do want to mention is that you can also choose the map limits. So as you can see here, the limits right now. It's same thing with the road. I can shrink it down.
Oh, okay. So maybe...
Yeah, if you want something smaller...
limit the map and then find a way to barricade it off so people don't try and leave the map.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's also good to check your budget every now and then to see how much you're using.
Oh.
So that tells you, like, things are going to start to slow down once those get up high. So usually it's good to make a small map, especially if you want, like, a nice dense forest like we have here. But, yeah, let's jump in. Explore the map. Fly this plane.
Observe our beautiful map.
From the skies.
Oh, this is not the kind of weather you would fly a plane in.
No, it's not. Come on.
Get up there.
There we go.
It doesn't want to go up either. Oh, look at that. Beautiful little forest.
And crash. I can't die, so it just gets out.
Oh, it's okay. You're warm now, though. You can use the...
Yeah, exactly. So those are the basics. Obviously, you're going to spend more time than we just did now. But once you do have something that you are proud of that you would like to share, make sure to save it, of course. We'll save this test. And then you go to File and you click Publish Map. It'll tell you, make sure there's nothing offensive. You'll hit OK. And you're done. It's live. Anyone can play it.
Awesome. Yeah. And then these maps are, I know, pretty easy to search for in the game. You can just go to in-game and you can just search by like map name or creator name. So it's pretty easy for people to find your map if you want them to. And yeah, I really dig these tools. I want to mess with it more myself. And I'm also really curious to see what the community makes with this. I feel like it's only been out for a day and already someone has like recreated
like a map from Counter-Strike.
Yeah, they created like Dust 2 from Counter-Strike, which is pretty rad. A lot of Battle Royale maps.
Of course. Of course.
Which is, sure, why not? But yeah, this seems really awesome. Thanks for showing this off, Jake.
Yeah, it's cool. No problem.